Hey lovies, so if you guys are Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this is going to be your reading, looking into what your person loves about you. And if you don't actually have a person, this could just be about the people in your life, friends, family, coworkers, whoever in general. I'm going to get a row of oracle cards up here to start, and then tarot underneath that. I'm going to pull from this bag of traits to get more specific qualities that your person likes about you, loves about you. And also from this deck I just created, which is basically just like a hype deck. Like, oh, you're so great because of this. So let's just get going. What does Gemini's person love about Gemini? It's two. I just want to get one. What is Gemini? Oh. Starborn. Ooh. It says, even the sun doesn't know it's a star. Okay, so I feel like you could be, and then we have on your own terms. She waited a really long time to be saved until one day she decided to save herself. It was a very good day. Okay, so I'm almost getting like Lady Gaga vibes with this. Like, you could be kind of like off the wall. I'm just thinking of like Born This Way and The Star Is Born and like that whole thing. You could be kind of like a little rock star. Even if like you just have like a normal job, you could be like the go-to person at your job or something like that. I feel like you could be like a very big deal where you are. Let's see, what else am I getting with this? I don't know, just, I mean, you actually could be like a performer or something if that is something that resonates with you, but I also feel like you're just kind of like, I don't know, like, you're just like, I'm getting like a chill vibe and also just like a very dependable, like, boss kind of an energy. So let's see what else comes out. What does Gemini's person love about Gemini? I just feel like you're a rock star in some sort of way. Grand Cross Provoker. So you could have a feisty temper when provoked. I don't feel as though you like do on an everyday basis for no reason. But I feel like if somebody like pushes your buttons, like you're not afraid to like put them in their place. And then Capricorn, I use, again, there's kind of like this boss energy. And we have 21 to 22. From two different decks, which is pretty cool. So I feel as though I feel you're kind of like somebody that's like doesn't, oh, I just dropped something, doesn't like seek leadership necessarily, but it might just be like a role like you're just naturally kind of like thrust into, like when it calls for it, like at your job. If like someone doesn't show up, you just like take over their job or something like that. It's I feel like you could like wear a lot of different hats. Like you could do a lot of different roles at your job. I also feel like you're just like very effective. You're very efficient. Like you just get the job done and you get it done right, like kind of thing. I'm getting a lot about your work coming through here, which is interesting. So maybe you are asking about a coworker, or maybe just the people at your job really like love and appreciate and like respect you. I feel like you're like a rock star there. So let's see what else. Ooh, that one kind of just came out. It was the Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. What does Gemini's person love about Gemini? Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. And Dove Spirit, be peace. That's really interesting because I was just thinking with this Rhino, I'm like, I feel like there's like a tough, you've got like a thick skin. So I feel like you're just like, you don't let things get to you. You're kind of just like, yeah, whatever. Like, I don't feel like you're easily provoked, even though I do feel like you can lose your temper. I feel like you're more so able to just kind of, even though it does come out, I feel like it like burns fast. Like it burns hot, but it burns out fast. I don't feel like you're one to hold a grudge. I feel like you're just like more, this is another number 21. That's making me think like, you know, 21, you can drink, you could like to like go out and have fun and drink and stuff like that. If you're old enough to do that, if you're 21. But, what was I gonna say? Oh my God. Oh, but like with this be peace dove spirit, I feel like you would so much rather just be like chill and like just be like hanging out. But at the same time, like, I don't think you're afraid to tell people like and put people in their place, but you're not somebody to hold a grudge and stay mad about something. It's like, okay, it's over, let's move on, kind of a thing. So I think people really appreciate that about you, that even if they're like in the wrong and like provoking you, you're not gonna like hold a grudge and be mad at them and kind of like get revenge on them or anything. So I also feel like, again, pertaining to your job, like you could probably handle yourself well in a lot of like stressful situations, and you just always have the answer. I feel like people could go to you for help and answers, even if you're not actually in a leadership position. Like I feel like you're just like that person that people like go to. And I mean, this could be your person appreciating this, because like if there's like situations, you know, stressful situations at home, it's like you're like, okay, like I feel like you're very practical with this Capricorn energy coming through. You're very much like, okay, what can we do to fix this though? Like what are we doing wrong, or like what are you doing wrong that like you can change and do right? Like you have a sort of like mentality of like no nonsense kind of mentality. Like you're not like an airy fairy kind of a person. I also, something I'm getting is that you could really like to dress up for like Halloween and things like that, or even like in the bedroom. If like that's a thing. You could be into stuff like that, or you could just really like to get dolled up. You could be somebody that's always like on, what do they say, on fleek. Like you get your nails done, you get your hair done, like you get all this stuff done, and you just look like a star. Like you could have like a bling bling kind of like a style, like, or something like that. Like you like designer stuff, like you're always fresh to death, stuff like that. Let's see what else we have coming through here. But I definitely think you're a hard worker with Capricorn. You are somebody that puts in the work. Like I was saying, like, you know, like your job from like top to bottom, like, you know, all the little roles in between. And that is hot. Hold on, let's see what else we have. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Again, I feel like you're, oh my God, another 22. We had 21 and 22 both coming out from 3 different decks. Like 1, 2, 3, actually 4 different decks. That's kind of cray. So maybe you're in your 20s, or maybe your birthday falls on like the 21st or the 22nd of like May, or I don't know, because would that be Taurus or Gemini? I don't really even know when like the signs change for that sign, those two signs. But anyway, the numbers 21 and 22 could mean something to you since they came out twice each. But what was I just gonna say? Oh, the heart of the matter. Like you get straight to the point. You're not gonna sit there and harp on about emotional, like, oh, what about blah blah blah. Like it's just like, okay, like I feel like you just like cut to the point, like cut to the facts. Like you're very like matter of fact. I'm getting that. All right, what is my cat doing right now? I don't know if you can hear that. I'm so sorry. And with I use, it's almost like you use what you got. Like you get to the point. Like look at the facts. Like what do we have to work with here? Like, you know, what is the solution? I don't feel like you're one, like I was saying, that is gonna, it's almost like you can zoom out and look at it from like a higher perspective. Like, because I'm noticing this guy on this card is like, and then there's a bird here too. And with the dove, I feel like you just have a way of like calming people down. Like I was saying, I don't think you seek leadership, but you're just like, you thrive in that role because you're not like power hungry. You're not trying to prove anything. You're just like, you want to help people, and you're like, you always have the answer. I think like people do come to you for help a lot, and you just have like a way of like kind of pumping them up and putting like a positive spin on a lot of things. So let's see what else. You're just like really cool. I'm getting that. I love you. These are powerful words. I feel like you, like I was saying, yeah, you just have this gentle way of speaking. And and showing that you love people. I feel as though like your words have like a very calming effect on people, whether you realize it or not, whether you're spiritual or not. It doesn't really matter. Like, oh, and we have 20 here, 20, 21, and 22. This is kind of interesting. So, what was I just saying? Your words, people really feel that you love them. They feel very like cherished by you. I feel like you're very responsible. I feel like you're a solution-oriented person. I feel like, you know, don't F with you because like you could come back with like, I don't know, like this rhino. Like you could like, oh, no, wait, that's an elephant that makes that noise. Like, sorry. I don't know if rhinos even make a noise. I was just thinking of an elephant. Like I can't. But there's definitely like a sense that like you're very wise, and I think you give very straight to the point, matter of fact advice to people. You're not like, oh, like blah blah blah, like you're just like, no, like don't do that, or yes, like do this. Like you're very wise, and I think people really do listen to you and appreciate your point of view. So let's see what else. Ooh, the Hanged Man, patience and perspective. I feel like you're not somebody that would like rush into things and make impulsive decisions. I feel like you're very smart. You're very responsible. I'm sure you have like a savings account. Hi, baby, my cat. You have a savings account. I think you've got a beautiful heart for people. But at the same time with this, I feel like sometimes like you don't have patience for like people's like bullshit sometimes. And I think people like that about you and think it's kind of funny. I'm getting a vibe that you're kind of funny and you have a good sense of humor. And just, you're not even like trying to be funny. You're just like saying the truth, and you're like, it's like a blunt way, but it's also kind of like a soft way where it's just like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, why blah, blah, blah. Like, why is this person like acting like, and it's just like funny. And people are like, I don't know, like, but it's like coming from you, it's just funny to hear you even say anything mean, because I feel like you are such a nice person. Then we have the Queen of Crystals. Again, that's a very nurturing queen, but it's also a queen that's got her like her shit together, you know, like it's someone that has like taken the time to do things the right way and has built up like a very responsible life for themselves, a very comfortable, like responsible, like I was saying, I think you got some name brand clothes. I think you've got like some nice stuff. Even with this Capricorn energy, I feel like you could be flush with cash. You have a lot of money, like but you work hard for it with this Capricorn. It's not like you're just a little princess sitting. And with Starboard, that makes me think that you've always been like that. You've probably always been like, had a job when you were young, or even if you are young, you have a job, and you have like goals for yourself. Like you want to be comfortable and you make smart decisions. Then we also have the Three of Feathers, release and recovery. And that's making me think again of like not holding a grudge and wanting to have peace and letting things go. Like, I don't feel like you're somebody that is going to hold on to pain. You're not probably somebody that has a lot of like issues to get over. You're just kind of like a chill person. Like when something happens, you grieve and then you move on. Like I said, your fire burns bright, but it burns fast. And the same, I think, with your sadness. It's like you don't wallow in sadness. You're probably one of those people, like when you go through a breakup, it's like, let's go out and get wasted. Like you just kind of like, let's like turn the sadness into fun. I'm kind of getting. It doesn't have to be with alcohol, but I don't know. Something, why was I getting alcohol? Oh, because the number 21 kept coming out. I can't. Okay. Because if you're not watching this in the US, like in the US, you can drink at 21. So let's see what else. Eight of Acorns, or yeah, Eight of Acorns, energy and results. It's the Eight of Wands. Again, and then we have results here. I feel like you get results. Like, you're good at what you do. Like you're successful. Like you have goals and you achieve them. Like you want to get a certain house, like you want to get a certain car, like you make it happen. You put in the work to make these things happen for yourself. You have a lot of energy. You could work a lot of hours though. Like you could work like long hours, like, but it's like almost like you never run out of energy. And then you go home and like you're taking care of kids or whatever, like pets, or just taking care of your house. It's like you never stop. Like you're very like into your routine. You probably wake up early and just like get started. You don't have to, like, doesn't have to be like the case for everybody here, but I'm just getting a person that's very like I wake up early, like, because we have this Capricorn energy with this fire energy underneath it. I feel like that's like a great combination. It's like a very steady, goal oriented. It's a masculine kind of an energy. although Capricorn is earth energy, but it's like the energy of the father. I feel like you could just be like in that kind of boss energy, even if you're not actually a boss. Like you just have a certain power and like prestige. Like I don't know how to explain it, but you're just like the best at what you do, something like that. Yeah. Oh, here's the elephant that I was imitating before, but let's just get one. What does Gemini's person love about Gemini? The King of Shells. We have harmony and integrity under this dove spirit, which is be peace. So it's like, again, you have integrity. Like I was saying, like you thrive in these positions of power, but you're like the king of shells or the queen of crystals. Like you're like this more nurturing energy where you're not, again, I don't think you coddle people, but you're, like I said, you're straight to the point, but you're a person with a lot of integrity. You want people to get along. You want things to run smooth, and you try to like make that happen as much as you can. You try to use your power for good, like to do that, if that makes sense. Whether this is in your household, whether this is in your job, but I'm getting a lot about work here for whatever reason that is. Like maybe your coworkers just like love you so much. I don't know. And even if you are asking about a potential love interest, maybe you met them at work and they've just like noticed you doing these things. And I really feel like you're appreciated wherever you're supposed, you know, you're at in life. So let's see what else we have. What does Gemini's person love about them? And again, with this King of Shells, I just want to say, like, I don't feel that you're super overly emotional. I feel as though like the King of Shells is, it's just someone who's like very cool, calm, and collected. Like you have just like a chill, cool vibe where it's like you do have like deep emotional wells, but it's like you don't like allow your emotions to kind of get the best of you. So we have unforgiving. That is so funny because I was like, I don't think you hold a grudge. But I don't know. Let's see. What else do we have? What does Gemini's person love about them? Old soul. Again, there's that wise energy. And let's see, unforgiving. So maybe it's like, well, I'm not getting that you don't forgive, but it's like you forgive, but you don't forget. So it's like, even if you don't hold a grudge, it's like you remember, like, and you kind of take note and you just kind of like, you watch yourself. We have imaginative. What does Gemini's person love about Gemini? Leo, honey, 1 second. Cheerful. All right, hold on. Come here, baby. Come sit with mama. All right. So, imaginative, cheerful. Leo. Hello. He's like trying to get all my attention. Fearless. All right, baby. Just come for 1 second. Okay. Cheerful, fearless. Yeah, with this starborn energy, like Lady Gaga, I'm just thinking of that song Born This Way. Like I was born to be brave, like that kind of an energy, childish. I feel like even though you have this like hardworking like energy, like maybe you're somebody that you like to have, like I was saying with the drinking, like you could be someone that just kind of like likes to like just do like random funny things that just like makes people laugh, and quiet. You're not afraid to like be silly. I see the wise card here, but I'm not going to pick it because I just saw it. Quiet, again, with this integrity. I feel like sometimes you're like, if I don't have anything nice to say, it's like you see things but you don't say anything about them. Like you're very observant about what's going on around you. And one more, and then we'll get the traits. Business savvy. Yeah, there's like something about work. Like you know what you're doing. And then with that Capricorn energy, it's like you have like a good sense. You have good sense about money and financial things. So let's see what else. Like what would the people or person that Gemini is asking about want to say to them? I love how you're not scared of anything. Yeah, maybe with that provoker energy, it's like, I don't know, you're not easily like manipulated, or like people can't really get to you. It's just that like, but then this is unforgiving. So I don't know, maybe some of you that watch, you know, everyone, Gemini are known for having those two sides. So maybe you kind of like, is the word like vacillate between like back and forth between those two sides, where you do get mad, like really mad, and you feel almost like you'll never forgive some, but then it's like the moment passes and it's just like, all right, like, let's like let this go and like have this harmony again. Like, I'd rather just have like a peaceful environment. I love how you always stick up for others. I feel like you're a very supportive person. You always have people's backs. It's like you always want to help the people that maybe like the newer people. You're so innocent but so sexy. So that could be a thing for you guys. I'm also noticing these eyes, these little doe eyes that this person has. So you could have, you're mad chill. Yeah, definitely you're chill. I was getting that like big time. And I just saw you're so pure. It's just like you have a good soul. You have like a nice soul inside of you. And it's just like a genuine, like earthy kind of an energy, I feel like a down to earth, like Virgo almost, even though like this is Gemini. You're so pure. Yeah, Virgo. I'm going to take that one. I'm going to take them all. It says you're so pure. You carry yourself with such grace. Your romantic interest could be coming through here. You're such a good kisser. You judge people on their character alone and never for any superficial reason. So I feel like you're very accepting of others. You can be friends with people from different cultures and different walks of life. And it's like you kind of give everybody a fair chance. I don't think, you know, I think you're a very like open-minded kind of a person. But at the same time, I don't think you're someone who lets anyone walk all over you by any means. All right. Ooh. Your eyes are so intense. Yeah, there was something about your eyes, like these little doe eyes, whether it's intensity or it's just like the innocence that comes through, but like, or maybe just like very expressive. Like you could like express yourself in your eyes, like roll your eyes a lot or something. I'm getting. Oh, that's just too many. I just want one more. But it said you speak so eloquently. You have such zest for life. Oh, you speak so eloquently on the bottom. So again, something about the way you talk to people, you calm them down. I feel like you like talk them off the ledge, like a lot of times. You treat people like, I feel like you're a very fair person. You try to see like, I don't want to say you see the good in everybody, but it's like you try to like help all. Like you're a very nurturing person with this Queen of Crystals. You could be, kind of like the matriarch of a family or something like that, and it's like you take on all these different roles and you do them all well and you make it look easy. You have a lot of energy, you have integrity, you want everyone to like get along, you don't see the need for fighting, for senseless fighting. You always try to do what's best for other people, but you don't like abuse your authority or try to like step on anybody's toes. So I hope that was interesting. We got some business savvy Geminis up in here today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please leave me some love. It helps my channel grow and it like literally means the world to me. And I hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are. And I will catch you in the next reading. Okay, bye.